Hi. Hi. Oh, I forgot I added that to the layout. Yeah, one golden berry, which no one will ever get. Hi, everyone. Hope you're all doing okay. Okay, so I haven't streamed in a bit, but I've done some learning offline. So I'm just gonna play through this and show you what I've learned, unless I forget anything. I forgot. Or wait, it's literally just dash into it. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh. wait, hold on. New thing just dropped. Oh, I just pressed the left jump grab button on accident. Okay, that makes sense. Don't do that. My bad. Unless this is... No, I just like messed up. Weird. I must have just pressed the left grab. What am I pressing? Hold on. Because I do move my hands down and then back. Don't tell me, like, my keyboard's dying. In a weird way. Come on, please. Sure it's just me pressing that. Is it... It seemed like normal keys. I think I'm just accidentally pressing that. Huh. Okay, I guess I have to keep that in mind. That it's not as not scary as it looks. That's weird though. That literally never happened before. And now I did it twice. New death just dropped and so did the sequel. Okay, well that's that. That's a 2F. I think I allowed this on stream, right? No, I didn't. I messed it up. You are. I love Glass Peach. That's such a good strat. It was cool too, cause like, when I was labbing that, I kind of ran out of ideas, and then this idea popped in my head last second, and it works. Why don't you marry it then? Love Christmas? Christmas is literally a week away, just in like the other direction. Can you believe it? Oh yeah, I'm not certain I'm doing that the best way. I'm probably not. Eek. Is that centered? Like, I swear it isn't. But maybe it is. I can check next time on there. Because I'm like in the middle of it, but no, it's not in the middle. It's like slightly lower than the middle. Average 90. If only you knew what it featured. You're in luck. Shit. Okay. I have to wait another. I think I'm too slow. Yeah, and that was a bad cycle. Okay. Oops. And oops, okay. I definitely am messing up some. Because it is hard. God, this golden's gonna be so fucked up. I missed the key. I can see pretty much all of Recon getting very consistent though. I've labbed all but the room before final room and final room. Okay. Cool. And every time you die, you have to go back because entry versus respawn is different in a major way. It is. You're at the height for 10F, but horizontal position makes it rougher. This map made like mid-2022. This dash is hard. If there's like a way to manipulate your subpixels, you can make that a 3F instead of a 2F, but it's a 2F. Except for 10% of the time or something, 20. Why is this loud? Yes, it's just like that. Fucked up, I'm turning you down. Whoa! Thanks for the sub-gravity. And the luck. Hi. I appreciate it. Okay, this is part you have not seen. I changed my hand position there so up and down are different fingers. That is intended, yeah. This pixel works. Whoa. Thank you, Rose, for 28 months, which is fucking insane. God. That's so long. Okay. Thanks. I appreciate it. Jeez. Hello, One Joe. Right, there's like some entry strats that I don't have to remember, but it would be faster to remember them, you know? then like this. Okay, so here's where I'm at. It's literally just this room and then final and also the little end bit, and then I'm hoping I learned that all today. Yay! And then I just get it deathless. So like this screen is pretty chill, but I still want strats. Like that's not something I... Oh wait, yeah, no, this is hard. I feel like I had that good in my first playthrough. I think I have several already. I know some alignments you can just hold right and slow fall. You can also demo under this. You can also dash from here. You know? You're cleaning? Okay. Good luck on the cleaning. It's easy to go too early. Like... Why does the hype train text look like that? You know, like you're seeing this, it's yellow. It's like it's through a blue light filter. But it's just that text. That's weird. And I could, like, it just scares me doing movement I don't have to do. God, I'll never stop thinking about... I have not constantly thought about this, but... Shoutouts to that time Twitch just gave me a spider as an emote for... Like, what? It's fucked up. It kinda goes crazy. Friend. Hold on. I'm gonna look at... you. Yeah. I mean, that's the classic one. Like, you do just jump, and like, that's not the worst idea at all. It's a pretty fine idea. But it scares me being the second last screen and just doing that. It's... This one just goes half the speed of this one, I think. So it's like... Bam, 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 simultaneous. It's very weird. but not that weird. Oh wait, no, it is 2-3 polyrhythm. That's true. My brain is silly. God, sometimes I just walk upon a thing where nothing is really good, but everything works, and then I don't know what to do. Surely it's this. If you're on the middle ledge, right here. It's not here. You are. Oh, this is like not a 5F buffer. It's a 4F. I don't know what it is about this, it just... It's silly. What if, like, you could do that? Something like that, then land on a corner, you know? I feel like that makes sense. That little corner. There's... what? What corner? This corner? Yeah, I'm going for 90 golden. Also, this concept is really good, trust me. Eek. Does that work? Like, hold on. I need to make sure it works. No, but it almost does. Like, I like the idea of just being able to hold right through the whole thing and think no thoughts. Oh, that actually is not that fucked up. I mean, does that Marcelon? It's 2022. A lot of System of a Down. I don't even have that many songs in my playlist. We're just getting songs. Okay, like, I want to put no thought into this. But it's looking like I'm gonna have to put thought into this. It is great. Oh, I mean, if you're here... If I get here... Why would I do a manual pixel lineup? No, I hate manual pixel lineups. Manual pixel lineups suck because, like, it's so much to remember. Like, see? I can do that. Manual pixel lineups are horrible. Uh-huh. It's so much more fun to just have movement to get into a spot instead of doing pixel lineups, you know? Like, sometimes you have to do pixel lineups, but I'm never happy about it. But also, I don't really think that has much to do with this, you know? Like, where would a manual pixel lineup help, actually? I don't see it. I need a dash. I want to be on there with a dash. Okay, well. That does work. And then once you're here, you can just do stamina. That could just. But why would I do that? I also don't think this strat's even good. Doing a manual lineup when there's other stuff to work with just feels like giving up early for me. And also is significantly less fun. Hi Rob. 90 golden. No, it's E. Common mistake. No way. Okay, it doesn't work. But that does line up. Hold on. Hold on. Like. You know what I'm getting at? You can definitely go through. Okay, hold on. You can look at the top left. The upright is a 5F, which I don't really like. Because you don't, like, that's a completely unnecessary strat. It is fun though. Like, that is really fun. The thing about 5F is that landing on this with no setup might be tighter than 5F. Like, it's just so weird that I don't know what to do. There's a weird cycle, there's weird obstacles, but there's so something and I want to find it. Especially because this is at... I should put... Oh wait, hold on. Music beat is layered behind... Where should this go? Okay, what if this is just what if this just isn't stretched? And this is like this. No, I can stretch this. You think that looks good? I think that kind of looks good. Although, you should probably be below this. Hello, you can change your name back in 1 week? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Order evaporation stepping not enabled. Task helper. You need to not. Oh, what if it's just a similar thing, but. What if up right there is just a very large frame window? I really like how this requires no thinking about the cycle. Something like this is what I would want. Nice. Come on. That's not. You know? It's just so unsatisfying not finding anything for this. But this one, right? I do not think I would setuplessly grab the corner for no reason. Wait, hold on, you could... But why would... Okay, hold on. I'm getting too lost in it. I should also do... What? Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna be honest. You're on some insane shit. I can't lie. You're saying things that I would never do. Like... I can technically do that. But I don't like it. I don't like anything here. It's just such a gross formation. Now here's the question. Am I going to be able to figure out the whole last room from here this stream? Maybe. Depends on how long I go. I just think this is a particularly rough thing to lab for. Why was the map made like this? I don't know, but I love it. I mean, 5F isn't so bad. But you also do have to buffer that or else you do die sometimes. I mean, Nico, you have to understand, this room is like kinda sane. At least it's not this. I haven't labbed that yet. Like, a lot of the design of this map is what you could call sludge, but I think it's beautiful. I wouldn't say I'm insane in the best way possible. But I'm just being silly. This is fun. I wish there wasn't a screen transition. I think realistically the answer is just do that. This room is like one of the easier rooms in Recon, I would say. Like, this is significantly more sludge and inconsistent. Although it's consistent, it's just harder to get consistent. Yeah, that's good, 50. Like, the thing about that room is that it's just one of the easiest rooms in maybe the map. It's silly. I think it's cool. I think the current tier system is pretty stupid, so... Their account is not in Celeste Code anymore, and I don't know. I think the answer is, like, actually just do something like that. That works. And then just actually just do that. The thing is, I'm one pixel away from death, and I don't like that. If only there was some sort of frequently asked questions sheet that had frequently asked questions on it. That would be pretty crazy. Hello, Kit. Thanks. Like that, or the answer is this. I mean, if I had CCT set up, you would also be able to see it. But yeah, no, I don't yet. Because I don't know what path I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing in the key hubs and what order. I think I'm just doing that. I think we give in and just do that. And then when do I go here? You should sleep, Cheesy. Like, getting, at least for me, getting no hours of sleep is 100 times worse than getting, like, 1. Neither's ideal, but... Is it in sync? Not exactly, but kind of. You tried? Aww. Yeah, that kind of sucks. It really is. Like, the reason I didn't want to just do this is because manually timing this is kind of blah. Okay, I think the timing is just... then. Because... even if... yeah, no, that's good. Okay, I get the timing. I think you should maybe try sleeping again, but I get that it's rough. Probably not. I just lazily download YouTube uploads and then don't change the metadata. This is a classic song. Okay, so... do I just do the wall bounce? Because that... what else even really is there? Like, this is a bit harder than a regular wall bounce because you can't use the full up dash corner correction. But it's like, what else are you gonna do? Guess I'm not doing FC. Okay, this. Yeah, probably something like that, which does imply manual pixel lineup, but it's whatever. Okay, how close is this to dying? Not. Can you line up corner jumps into dust bunnies? Not really. I don't think so. And I don't think it'd be good. What is this? They're crazy. I think just that. Oh, 07. Salute. What's the room name? Ah! Ah! Okay. So do that. And then... if there's some sort of jump where you could do to like get next to it, that's probably good. Okay, so what did I decide on? It's this. Oh, there's multiple of those. Huge news. What is this? Then here. Okay. So now we have a bunch of buttons and 5 awesome doors. Stop. If I didn't think I wouldn't be able, if I didn't think I'd be able to do runs, I wouldn't say I'm probably gonna get dustless today. I wouldn't lie. Like the probably is because, probably or hopefully, whatever the wording is. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to start doing that. There's a chance I won't, but I think it's pretty realistic, so I put it in the title because I wouldn't lie. Unless it's funny. I lie when it's funny. Moses. It does. I remember... Yes. I remember when I did this first playthrough, I felt like it went pretty chill. Also, hold on, how long ago? Oh, okay, it's not. Suggested collab. We should collab. You can't even see it. We should collab. First playthrough. I want to see my first playthrough of this. Shoutouts to the light. It's very nice. Okay, so this is pretty much exactly what I'm doing now, I think. Except I did that, which I don't agree with. Okay. Not what I wanted to press. I mean, you could do that. But like... I love this song. Oh, the answer is probably something like that. Like, I guess the nicest thing would be to interact with these cycles as little as possible. Do I just want to do that? Are starfish problematic? I don't know, I think they have a point. Get it? Get it? Get it? Wall kick on wall from full jump. You're gonna have to be more specific. I think just that, realistically. The thing is, you can definitely go too fast here. Like, you can go too fast. So that's not my favorite thing. This looks sophisticated, but it's not. Well, hold on. This is lenient. Eh. Yeah, there's just so much that's so weird that no matter what I do, I'll be fine, but I have the internal itch to find the best thing. And it's hard. One show. What the fuck do you mean? I literally, that's the part I understood. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Wall kick off that wall, do it down right after. To what end? Okay. Like, not this. That? Okay, that's what you mean. Okay. Damn. I also am. Well, no, am I? No, I'm not, because I fell back asleep. My sleep's been terrible, though. No, it hasn't. Fucking... It's been... weird. There. I'm tired. I mean, yeah. I see the benefit of this. Okay. I forget what I was doing before. Was it just this? This does at least normalize position and... Although the fact that it refreshes dash is not, like, important at all, because you dash after you land anyways. It's more so that it just lines you up. For some reason, this is confusing me more. I think I'm just silly. But, like... Yeah, no, there's ways this could go wrong. Like... Hard to see. Probably not. Okay, yeah. So, again, from here, it's realistically probably something just like this. Because, like, this is so chill. This might be pixel lineup mode entered. Actually, no, hold on. What if it's just... Oh, literally just do that. Well, hold on. Okay, it still works. Vertical should be fine. No matter what. You should always bonk. So you could just do... that, I think. How do you get into the top? Do a little jump. Okay, and then that's the screen. Yay! So just this, you go here, do this, line up here. Yeah, probably land in the gap directly. Hold on. I'm assuming you can crouch jump from anywhere here and live easily, yeah. And that always lives. Probably like that. Then don't even need to extend. And technically, if you fail extension, it's good. It's good no matter what. In terms of fast movement, I mean, probably the nicest thing is something just like that. Yeah. Okay. So, I guess while I'm there, before I get ahead of myself, I'll just get the chat point deathless. Did I just jump into it? Because that's wrong. You're supposed to do this. I'll remember all these eventually. All the transitions. Right. One day I'll have all those memorized and the movement will be clean and nice. God, I love underscores. It's still the coolest thing that I went and saw their live. Yeah, this is this. How did I deadass die to this room? This is concerning. And I don't see any good possible way to do these corner jumps. I think I'm just silly. Maybe I wanna... I think the ad killed me. Yeah, probably. Nice. And okay. It is very silly that I died there. It's okay, because this time I'm gonna remember all my entry strats, right? I forgot that one. VOD so doesn't work on Twitch, right? I guess unless you have a special script for it. chopstick forks, chorks if you will. What? I won't. Yeah, that part's hard as hell. This checkpoint's hard. For sure. Need to be holding jump. This room is like this movement and this up dash is so tight. And this up dash is a 2F, but not only is it a 2F, but you get right wind mid-movement, so you start accelerating, and that makes it super weird. But hey, at least it's not a 1F. I'm gonna be actively thinking about what I'm doing on entry. And hopefully I'll remember all of them. Like, this is you. Okay, alright, I'm remembering. But what are chopstick forks? I know chopsticks, I know forks, but... one end is a fork and the other is chopsticks. Huh. Horrifying. Yay! Okay, checkpoint deathless. And then I first try this room and get final run to end. This is an hour and 43 minutes. Okay, so now I have to learn this room. Big. It's big. And you're technically really close to being able to skip the whole screen, but they did put an invisible wall here because they're smart. Which if they didn't, you could skip the ending. Oh, if you don't move after jumping into the bird, that lines up quite well, I think. Actually, I think it's probably best to just move. Or is it? Alright, let's go. I'm already extremely doubting myself. Well, whatever you do, it's fine, really. You can also get a second jelly. I wonder if you could throw a jelly. No, the jelly would just die because of upwind. Whoa! Thank you for the sub, Safety. I'll demo into it. This is probably fine. Although it's scary. It scares me because what if I die to it? It could definitely happen. But if I do this, even if I'm late, it's fine. Okay, no, I'm just doing that. IDK. Banger. Yeah, this room is very normal. I'll do funny room rename stuff with this map too. That'll be cool. I'll have chat do that. Oops. Don't do that. Dummy. I mean, you're right. Oh, what if? Not that. What if it lines up good? If you don't hold up or anything and just do that. It kind of looks like it does. Even if you mess this up, it's whatever. Although, okay, no, I'm holding it. I'm doing the hold right. Okay, so would there be any nice way to skip anything, any part of this? Doubtful. Huh? You really just be saying shit. Yeah, it's like giving me a weird throw. I mean, yeah, I just don't know what you're talking about. It's the thing, you know? Uh-huh. What? Okay, what do you mean, though? Uh-huh. Okay. I mean, it is definitely about it, yeah. In some ways. Yeah, I do this. Real. Okay. That makes sense. Hold on. Damn. Epic fail. That's fair. What is this checkpoint icon? It's fucked up. Is it on fire or shit? I don't like how this part is so awkward, but it is what it is. Okay, maybe the play is like still do the hold right thing, but don't fish priest and then do a bit of a release. And then go. Well, that seems to maybe line up good. Okay, now this. It is probably best to throw it like there. Because then it's further left. And that'd be cool. I haven't seen her play the nudie sides, and I'm not the most interested, I'll be honest. You don't want to accidentally destroy the jelly. You don't want to be too late. But that's, I guess, not that close to being destroyed. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, I guess probably something like this. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen new 4D or 5D much, but I mean, okay, hold on. New 40 probably gets rid of the extreme winds, right? But that's like the funniest part. And just generally, I don't like new 3D much. I don't like the nerfs to 60. I don't like the nerfs to... yeah. Ah. But that's okay, because old versions are archived, and I can just play them. And she can do what she wants. I actually am kind of interested to just play them like once. Probably like that. Throwing it here is nice, because then you don't have to do much calculation. Demoing's probably worse because it takes longer. You just don't have to. Okay, let's roll with that. You can get here. That touch switch does nothing. You know, how about something like that? The jelly, does the jelly have much use here? And you could drop it there, where there is nothing. Wow. So this jelly's just dead. I know the Tash uses it to... Imagine skipping past the lightning wall actually being reasonable. I doubt it. That's so big. But like, imagine, right? Like... imagine there was some form of entire room skip. Okay, if I hit this guy left, nothing happens, right? Okay, no. Because if it got corner corrected up, and then could then be pushed past this block, or something like that, that would be useful. Very useful. But you cannot. Okay, so now the question is, what do I do? Because I mean, I could do this. Pretty simple strat of just doing one upright. But there's so much to work with here that there's no way this is what's best, right? Okay, you do need speed. Like... that's not too useful. Hold on, check this out. This is so pointless. But check this out. That's the strat. Oh. Super might be the best idea. Super with sorta high lifters. Super might be so nicer than Hyper. I was like, imagine there was some way to break camera triggers and just go past the whole thing. I'm gonna restart. Don't hold up. Check this out. Okay, that doesn't work. Use the Kevin to get pushed while on the bino. No. Also, that wouldn't give you bino control storage. I think. No. It doesn't look too possible. It is also infinitely retriable if you don't overshoot. Hello, cornfield. That does continue past the ceiling, right? Not by that much. Hold on a second. The song's goated. Okay, hold on. I mean, you can do that. You can also toss a jelly out here. Wait, actually tossing a jelly there is genuinely useful. Because, like, it can land on this spot, then you can use it for the backtrack. Okay, but is this strat remotely good at all? Is the question. And honestly, I feel like the answer is no. Although, I mean, okay, well, I feel like the answer is maybe. It would need to have a good setup. Technically, this is backup. Wow, 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 wow. I love this song. I mean, that's technically all buffer. But I don't really like that any more than just... Oh, wait, actually, this is very lenient. I'm probably still best to do a lineup, but... How lenient is this? Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. This makes it by far. Let me try to do it really badly. Okay. I do kind of like this, and also the jelly for the backtrack is, like, the thing about the backtrack is that it's really easy, you know? Like, there's one super, and that's basically what I'd be skipping. Because this you can skip without one jelly. Okay, have fun, Lukey. This does seem a lot nicer than any... This seems like the best strat I've found so far. I love World of Goo. That was me trying to do it really bad, and it's... okay, wow, that is lenient. I guess what you have to watch out for is, like, you might be able to go above it, and then back in it, and that would be bad. Like... oh no, it doesn't work like that. That's basically never gonna happen. I was not expecting to find a full skip for this right now, but I did. And I think it's good. Okay, so I'll mark down this pixel. It's like mini pixels work for this. This one is... what happens if it goes wrong? Like, if I do this, well then, it's completely fine. Oh, it's infinitely retryable. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Yeah, no, this strat's great then. Like, oh no, I grabbed too soon. It's actually really hard to grab too soon too. Like, oh no, I grabbed too soon. Yeah. This is a good strat. This is good. This is a good. And you get to chuck it over this, and then it can fall down, hopefully not onto the spring, but it's going to fall onto the spring. Okay, so the spring is lined up with the triangles in the bino. You want it to be left of the spring. So, like, throw it there. That's probably good. I'll be seeing you later. What if you're useful now? Yeah, I feel that's a bit of a stretch. Okay, hold down on this one's pretty good. Could you grab it and throw it again? You could. And it goes somewhere about there. But that doesn't really help with anything, I think. Actually, wait, hold on. Technically, you could have it land on the zip mover. That's a bit silly. Damn. Enough time has passed that I'm nostalgic for this album now. Also, it sure does just float up. But it's okay because it will float back down. This is the same wind, yeah. Now it's time for this part. Yay! Did you know Seekers can't collect that switches if they're off screen? Because that's apparently a true fact. Ba, 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 ba. So actually, even if you could go back up, that wouldn't work because the Seeker's off camera and couldn't collect the switches. You're right. Yeah, it was interesting times being super fucked up and just listening to this album a lot. You can get a dash here. Truly life-changing stuff, I know. Wow. You can't do anything with that. I have not played the map for 30 hours yet. But the game banana page will eventually be right. I'm pretty sure that's not a camera target trigger, that's a Seeker. Yeah, Seeker always will vary. But I think if you press right, does the portal center you? It definitely looks like it. If you just enter the portal and press right a bit after, you'll bonk him. Got fun fact. There's this video I uploaded on my YouTube channel, which is this person made this game in Desmos, and I just played it for an hour because I wanted to. I wanted to speedrun it. It had a speedrun timer. I like just actually focused on the original video, and it has a speedrunning montage with strats that I missed, and it makes me sad. So maybe I'll do another and get a better time. Boom! That's unfortunate. The scary part here is going too far right and becoming radicalized, but it should be okay. If you press it too early, it's fine actually. Just a bit weird. The song's a banger. It's too much of a banger to the point where I want to tap along with it, but I can't because that will kill me. You're right. I think the Seeker gets the top right one, as a treat. I think the play's neutral on this until it's high. so that you have the most time to grab this accurately. This is weird. You know, if I could have the jelly go here, which seems unlikely, that would make this a lot easier. No. It's impossible. What if... No. Just not enough of an upwards boost. Wait. Literally do this. That's it. That's the strat. Because now you can control yourself fully doing that. Because what's difficult about doing anything here is that you have to transition from being right against the wall, from having weird speed. But you can just say no to that. That is probably technically a little bit nicer. You can also technically do that if you don't have a dash. But I think the actual players just do this, do a little jump here. I think this is nice. Oh shit. Can I join in? Am I chat? What'd you call this number? Gay. It's a gay number. $34. Good point. You are eliminated. Oh shit. Do I want to use 2 fingers on up and down here? I think so. It makes it nicer. Yeah, because any balls are an extra ball. Could be anywhere from 1 to 5. Well, actually, if you count the bumpers, and that's a whole different. Okay, yeah, I like this. It's weird because usually middle finger is both up and down, but for that I shift my index finger to down. Then. God, this song kind of takes me back. I'm getting nostalgic over these songs now, yeah. I would like it to be pretty on the left. I do think it is easier to just do this rather than skip it. Getting this consistent is an interesting problem. Because I mean, this moonlight cycle is gonna be different. Unless it's not and I normalize it. Technically it does make it a bit harder to fully get over if the cycle's bad. This would imply I'd redo the whole screen to learn it, or would it? Because I feel like you can do this. Okay, good. Okay, so I think wait on this wall until it starts moving up, maybe, is my initial guess. Shit. Yeah, and then that makes it low. And then you can do whatever. So wait until it goes up, and then just do this as you would. Although, like, hold on, what does this even do? What I want to do... Where is the end of wind trigger? There. That seems pretty unavoidable to me. Also, the thing is, if you do these inputs too quickly, you'll be unable to grab the jelly. How reasonable is that? Not too reasonable. You can do them pretty fast. Okay. I do as fast as I can. That missed it. But as long as I'm normal about it, it should be fine. Oh, do I want to throw it there? I think I found it. I think you hit it at the top when it's low. Throw it the corner of the lightning. Is demoing that good? It's scary because you can definitely go under this. Imagine going under that. I think I just don't even want to chance that and we'll just normal dash. Maybe it's technically worse, but like just normal dash. It's nice if the extra frames it gives are awkward anyways because you're really high. Yeah, no, I do not like demoing that. So you can do this throw, half wave dash. I think that should be pretty consistent. I fucking love these gaps. They'll be crazy on the nerves, I know that. If this is from the start, there would in theory be a jelly about here. At least hopefully. I'll learn what to do in both cases. But I know I'm trying. It's not very nothing. I'll say you can do this. It's very nice. The hurt part is like the hardest part. It's like the hardest part. But you just don't have to. And then, there's this room, which scares me, but I kinda learned it a bit. I at least have concepts in my head. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I had no idea how long that would go on for. What's wrong with buffer and grab? I feel like I remember there being something wrong with buffer and grab. Or maybe that wasn't it. Just do whatever. Okay. Well, I guess I'm done laving the front track. Hold on, I'm gonna do the full thing just so the jelly's in the right spot. Although I will learn what to do with and without the jelly. What was it? Right, how could I forget? Then throw this like here-ish. Probably good. Take it slow. I've done similar things to this on the nerves, so this should be fine. Get it. Yeah. Fuck him up. I wonder if there's some sort of strat for the fish, because I didn't look at that because I didn't think there would be anything. Okay, I also think I did that bit a little wrong. But hey. Okay, so. Is it there? Is it falling? Oh. It's just having a good time. For the sake of argument. Come. And if you have this, what do you do? It's not even that good. Because of like this. C learning. Whoa. Nice. Technically you could do that, and it's probably still a little bit easier. Whee! So having this guy is kind of nice. This guy's just a little bit weird. What I'm watching out for is you don't want to hit this camera trigger because it's terrible. Although technically if you have the jelly you don't really need it. But visibility is nice. I think you could do something like this. Yeah. And then just jump. Actually, keeping it for that would be kind of nice too. I'm gonna learn both ways though. Don't. The fuck? I got scared. Yeah. Then it's time. I was curious how this lined up. I think this is too far. If there wasn't an invisible barrier here, this is literally the end of the map, by the way. The song is so good. Okay, that's what I do for that. And then, hold on, let's say I don't, for the sake of argument, let's say I don't have this jelly. Then what? Where'd I come from? Well, if I don't have the jelly, that's just practicing from here. You can't reveal my invisible barrier, not on stream. I never verified that this is the best way to do this. Thank you, Beefus. I think doing a reverse is better. Because, like, if you mess up like this, that's savable. You know? Here you can do so much, I guess. I mean, that block will have fallen. It kind of looks like you're supposed to do that. Because, like, what is this refill? So reverse there. Just reverse. Forward's okay if I mess it up and fall. Kinda. Yeah, the thing about this is, like, you could just do this. Also. I do like that a lot less. Just in terms of how fun it is. But it is a good strat. Well, okay, hold on. What's the danger? Like... What, that? Oh, you mean reverse hyper? The thing is... I'm probably... But I think sometimes you get negative lift boost. Oh no, I guess you don't, for some reason. But if you fail extending it, then that's pretty bad. Although I guess it's the same with this. It's so difficult to choose when it is all easy, you know? Wow, 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 wow. I'm excited to finish learning this and actually get a segment though. That'll be very nice. Eh. Like, I think I'm thinking too much about this, but I'm gonna be like the most nervous I've been in my life at this point. Like, I need to like be certain that what I'm doing is kinda nice at least. Okay, it's the end of the map. Like, tap onto their reverse. You know, I think that's just the play. Just do it the slow and boring way. So forwards on that one. I fail and accidentally forwards hyper. It's whatever. Actually, if you have a jelly there, are there any skips? Not really. I'm so scared of this. But it's like the easiest gameplay ever. Okay, I think reverse here because like, what's gonna happen if I fail it? That? It's whatever. Like, do I wanna do that? And what ways could this fail? Like, that's probably, no, you pick that one up, but like, I'm so scared of this. This is a good song. This reverse I feel more good about. I swear it's the easiest stuff that I look into so much. I guess it's because there's so much you can do. I think reverse here is fine. But I do want to get like in this corner and do this. And at this point, I should hopefully have a jelly. But if it failed, then I have to be like this. Hold on. Boom. In theory. Fucking banger. Oh, okay. So like if you just... You don't need the moon booster, you don't need to do anything crazy, literally just this and an up dash works well. Even if you've been on it for a while, but don't to gain height. Okay, then you just climb this up. Do that. Then it's this time. I'm thinking, this spinner formation's super fucked up. What if I start holding down as soon as it goes off screen? Yeah? And then we turn on in-game music because it's a cassette room. Although, hold on, how much does this really help? Probably a lot. So I had a strat that kinda worked, but it wasn't that good, and I think I forgot it. It was like a 4F flush climb jump press. And once you did that, you could just... Hell yeah, thanks for the sub, thanks. What's up? I appreciate it. The idea I have is some form of timing strat here. Hold on, okay. I need to record. I wish I recorded it. I didn't record it, right? I'm pretty sure I didn't. No, which I definitely should have. But okay. You want it to turn to pink, so you want it to be... You want it to be blue. You want climb jump left on blue, I think. Or do two... Okay, it doesn't really matter. God, this song takes me back. Fucking... Am I just in a nostalgic mood? Maybe. But the idea is, like, if you can do... some form of this. Some form of that. That's my idea, you know? And this. Then don't do that! Devil girl, they call her devil girl. Timing it with the cassette disappearing is nice because you don't have to do any timing yourself. If you do it right. Like that. This wouldn't be consistent. No, that's not consistent movement I'm doing. What is it? Down and right, up, left. This does seem well timed. Although if you miss it, you die. Which is not too good. And also it's not on my, it's not on the best cycle. That seems to switch when you're right in the middle. Yo, Veloit, thanks for the luck. Thing about this press is that it's like a 4F-ish kinda. Which, hey, that's not that tight, but I don't like 4Fs that much. I think that thing would work. Eight three. It's just not my favorite type of input. Yeah, 8-4 works. Six works. Eight seven works. I sure hope it does. Barely. So this implies 1, 2, fucker. Yeah, it's a 4F. Which I don't like. I don't like that it's a 4F. I wish I could be doing something where it's like a 30F. You know? Even if I do have to time a bit of the cycle. Well, what could I do? I don't think using my dash is too reasonable here, because then you have to do like either ghost timings or ghost turnaround, I think. Wow. Although genuinely this is already, it is pretty decent. It's just so scarily failable. And hold grab here. Huh, what? There's a frame where instead you do that? Or does that one frame not actually work? Yeah, that one frame doesn't actually work. Okay, so then it's like a 3F. I like that even less. Okay, well I need to think of an idea then. If I want this to be a bigger timing than that. I very much would like to keep my dash. Because I looked at this before, and I don't see any nice way to... technically that is survivable, but I don't know. That's worse. Like, technically, there's always stuff like that. But I just don't like it. I mean, some form of... The thing is, by the time you slow down... You're already dead. So that doesn't work. Secret double ash crystal down here. This might be the best thing, but it scares me. Fun fact, you cannot hyper here because the spikes kill you if you crouch. Unless you do that. I get the feeling you can do this really badly and still live. Not that badly. Say hypothetically I failed the super. I guess that's probably the save. That's kind of icky. Okay. Ideally, that just happens. You can 1F tap onto that. Not 1F tap necessarily, but... Okay, I think that's what I'm doing. Let's repeat. Right, I remember. I'm pretty sure this was my strat before. Yeah. And then there's golden room. Yeah, shoutouts Golden Room. For the sake of practice. Bitch. How exactly? Give golden. It sure is. It sure just is a golden room. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, now consistency tracker is gonna be like, congrats. Wow, 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 wow. Hi, Muffin. What's up? Now the thing is, do I want to manually line it up? Or do I want to... And technically you could die if you... And you don't need a strat for this. This golden room is quite chill. I wish these golden rooms were like old 90 golden rooms, but you can't have everything. I'll just have to do old 90 for that. Wow, 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 wow. I think I just get to this pixel. Like, it's whatever pixel. But this pixel's in the middle and kind of looks nice. And you don't really start moving down yet, so it's not like you... I mean, I guess maybe it's about a frame tighter, but it's gotta be like a 20 frame anyways. I think this means I'm done laughing, but like... There is something better for this. I think I'll like look for that later though, just because... I looked at this for a while before and I couldn't find anything. And at this point, I just want to get Recon Deathless, honestly. I think that'd be cool. Wow, 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 wow. Good song. I love this strat. I love that you can do this. I'll give it a bit of a throw, like about there-ish. You can throw it even like way further left than that, but it is what it is. Yeah, it is pretty awesome. I still haven't like paid attention to this album. The thing about me, right? I love music. I listen to music all the time. I love music so much, in fact, that when I listen to new music, I want to like be able to focus on it and be able to just absorb it, know all the songs. And like, the amount... Barely any time exists like that, where I feel like doing that and also have time. So I end up not listening to much new music at all. I think offline I'll refine some of these strats a bit, really get exactly into my head what to do, because that's not the case right now. But just for the purposes of Recon Deathless in this stream, we'll call this good. Did I decide on that? I think so. Now I have a jelly. Boom. Oops. The jelly helps so little. I wish this jelly smuggle was like a big thing. In fact, it's even like possible to die if you aren't paying attention. Oh, this is good shit. This song. Do that. Then you can just hold up. Do you mean hold down? And I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty sure you cannot do that. Hmm? Okay, I don't know what you mean then. Oh, you can climb hop. Oh, yeah, true. You don't hit the spring if you hold up. Really? That's consistent. Oh yeah, because I guess the trigger is... Huh. Well, that is probably better. Okay, thanks. I've never thought about that. And I never would have thought that would work. Okay, yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I think for now we call this good. Then I do a playthrough of this checkpoint and try to get Recon Deathless. That's the plan. Undertale is such a beautiful fucking game. Don't die. That would be bad. This was hold jump. You need to play Undertale. You have to play Undertale. You have to. Undertale? Whoa, that's not the pixel. What am I? Foolish? Ghoulish? who's to say? I think this shouldn't take that long. With all the strats, this isn't too crazy of a segment. I know! Like, you've gone your whole life and you've never played Peak. I hate that I'm dying there. Like, the fact that I have 2 deaths there makes me greatly unhappy. Oh, that was deathless on the side of the chat point. And I just got bad positioning. Okay. This frame would normally work. In fact, there's 0.23 off of working and 0.37 in the other direction. Okay, hold on. I guess just go from the ground. Even still, I don't like how this is going. What if it's crouch, left, flush, jump button? That's definitely a setup. No, it isn't. How? How? You know? Dying to this would, like, be the worst thing in a golden. That's sorta true, Coral, but also I don't think it's true, personally. How many of these can I get in a row? More than that, but at one point you watched an entire playthrough. But here's the thing, there's so many choices. Like, you did not... Like, yeah, you saw someone play Undertale, but you did not see all of the game. You know? I would recommend it. I think it's great. It's not your type of game. Okay. It's fine. You don't have to play Undertale. Okay, I'm just gonna count that first. First try. First try. Right. Oops. This isn't last quarter. It's maybe 5th or 6th. If I had to guess. I'd be surprised if it was quarter. Like, surely this golden's longer than that, right? Like, you could be right, I'd just be really surprised. That's not, okay, I know, it's not. I should change the title. Assuming I take more than one attempt on this. Although I will change it mid-attempt. Just 90 going for the con deathless :3. There. I gotta remember to type her into this room. Not what you want to do. Oops. Yeah, I messed up. My bad. How many frames is this like in a normal scenario? One, so this is the first frame. 5F. You can go pretty close to it. Okay. Also, I've never played Deltarune, so I should. It's just the thing with me is that I would want to wait for the whole thing to come out, but I know that is not. Really going to happen for a while. Cause like with Undertale, I couldn't imagine like just playing the first 4 chapters. Or whatever. Does that make sense? Like the first 4 areas and then quitting. Waiting for the 5th to release. And I guess it's like probably different. I'm spoiler free. Well, that's unfortunate. Surely I can go back. It is pretty nice that this checkpoint is, like, really doable. Like, there is no problem doing this at the end of a run. Or this section recon. That is what a non-perishable food item says. You're right about this. It's something loaded. I've only learned recon, but if I had to guess, it is sort of mid-loaded, yeah. If I had to guess. It's a guess. But the middle has some fucked up shit that I think my guess is probably right. What do you do here? You just go in, right? Yeah. That part always scares me. Baby impression. I'm greedy as fuck. That was fully greedy. Just wait a cycle. Recon in this is kind of awesome at times. I would say it's pretty fun. This is good to have at the end of the golden. Hello. Whoa! Thank you for the raid, heck. How was... Actually, what are you doing now? I don't know. I also think I did that wrong and I was a 1X that I just did. I don't think I buffered the wall bounce. Oh shit, you're back on that. I hope it went okay. I hope you didn't hate it. So yeah, hello everyone. I'm Nims, and I'm trying to golden this goofy ass map. Yeah. I'm gonna say I'm bad with the introductions, but I've seen people be a lot more verbose than me at least. I'm a little goober. That's my introduction. Hello, Seth. which doesn't work a lot of the times. There you go, finally. Eek. I'm trying to go sort of fast so the clear video is clean, you know? Okay. So that's the frame that works like 20% of the time. That's just functionally a 2F. I'd love to find some form of subpixel manipulation for this, but... What? What happened to... Oh, it's N10, therefore it's alphabetically before N9. Naming all the rooms and making the path is gonna be a real fun time. I'll definitely have channel point rewards for it. I'll have to think about how I want to do it. Oops. Oops. That's the nice thing about this strat. I definitely missed some buffers there, and you're allowed to live. Whoa. Freaky. Shouldn't have done that, but doesn't matter. Whoa, hey Matt. I feel like it's been an extremely long time. What's up? How have you been? It is tough as shit also. Yeah. Hi. Ah, that was close again. I need to be jumping sooner. This is custom made, yeah. There's a ton of user created Celeste mods and maps. I am uncertain about my movement here because it is very nice and satisfying, but also scary. Good. Kind of early there, but that's okay. I bet that is Hulu medicine, and I was like wondering if that was a new thing they were doing. It's not. Flu medicine. Shh, damn it. Okay. Well, good run. That up dash is hard. That part's harder though. I got past the hardest part and then died to the less hard but still hard part. Yeah. Oh, okay. Do I remember what happens here? Yeah, it's this. Okay. They eat this food item, then they all turn into muppets for no reason. That's about right. Twitch ads are so ass. And like, you've probably noticed that on YouTube, at least like, if you're on mobile and don't have an ad blocker, ads are so much worse than they used to be. Like, I'm pretty sure at least. For me it feels that way. They're terrible now. Congrats. Let's go, Sweden. Nope, it is a chopstick fork. It's chopstick but fork, I guess. That is really fun movement. It is actually easier than the similar part in 71D. But it's very nice. Oh yeah, no one's found the word yet today. No, I forgot. Banger, banger. Kid named the word. Help me, I'm lost. You gotta find him. Imagine. Yeah, it was like, I don't even remember the context anymore, but it formed in a conversation in my Discord server, which you can join by doing !Discord and then clicking the link. You know? I think it's a good server. Sorry, I had to self-advertise. Yeah. I am actually really glad I really like my server. I think it's a really nice place. There are a lot of servers that suck, and I feel like their owners have to know it sucks, right? Like, I'm glad that's not me. Like, they can't, like, just say, God, I hate everyone at my server, but, like, surely they're thinking it. Not that extreme, but you know. You get it. Whoa. What do you do if your server sucks? That is a rough situation, for sure. Yes! Trials Evolution's great. And I talked about this in your chat, but I'll talk about it here too. I played Trials HD and Evolution like a lot on the Xbox 360. It was very good times. I should replay them. I don't think anyone's using the Xbox 360. I should be able to just like take it and put it in my room and fuck around on it. I should do this. There's a version on PC, but as far as I'm aware, it doesn't have DLC, and the Trials HD version has different physics, which I'm not too fond of. Yeah, there's plenty of DLC. And I think I had all of it. I at least had a lot of it. Enough to the point where it was disappointing hopping on the PC version and being like, wow, there's so little. What about this one track that I remember, you know? For both HD and Evolution, they had a bunch of DLC. I should get the Xbox for myself and just play those. Get all all platinums. That would be a good time. I remember, for some reason I feel like the level would be called Jailbreak, but in fucking Trials HD, that's the one that I stopped when grinding for platinums on. Oh. Nice. Bam. Okay. All I had to do was say bam. And then now we're cooking. What was this? Right, I remember. And what was this? Nothing? Nothing. Yeah, this is the only one that doesn't have an entry strat. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, well that's not... Now I know not to do that. Hey, look, that's the right side, but also really close. This is fun. This is a really fun segment. Damn. I love this. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, heck, it does. There's like one, the one with all the extreme tracks, where the platinum is 5 instead of 0, and I feel like I was like 1 death off of that. That or I was 1 death off of 0 deaths, and I don't remember. I could find out if I got the Xbox 360. I should do this. The Xbox 360 was honestly like... growing up, that's... I think the console I played the most. It just ended up that way. I used to be like pretty good at it actually, and I also used to be like 11. I don't know when I played the games, but they were old, right? Old enough to be on Xbox 360. That's more like it. That was clean. Like a money machine. You also used to be 11? Whoa. Now that's crazy. This is a good song to be gaming to. Whoa. Also, I've kind of entered the focus zone, so I'm going to be paying attention to chat less. Nothing, right? Need to make sure I don't accidentally throw that right ever, too. Okay, do not be silly with it. Okay, there you go. Good go. Good! Good death. That's mildly unfortunate. But, okay. Like that. I messed it up. What can I say? I'm gonna do this skip real quick and then go back. Here's this pixel. Yeah. It's glums up. It's glums up. Gladlin thumbs up. How hard do I think Recon to End feels? That question popped in my head and I don't know the answer. Oh. Thanks for explaining, Riz. A day is actually your... Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I wasn't correcting you. It's going good. It's genuinely really fun. Like, this is just a good segment. It's nice. There's like a little weird sludge in it, but it's 90. It has that. Yeah, hello. Hope you're doing alright. Not what you do. It is a Doors song. Did you know Dorselessness is short for Dust Forcelessness? It's true. What does that mean? Yeah, you're true. This segment is genuinely like not even worrying for them. Like it's definitely like a place I could die, but I'm glad it's not a place where there is a choke point that might kill me half of the time always. There are parts of the map like that. You should demo the first dash there just in case, but it's alright. Top of the Kevin, but you dash into the bottom. Dash only direction of left demo keys, and it works like that because you hit him, and it's dash only, so you're not moving left, so you can corner correct back out. Also, you can just do that normally, like by just hitting him close to the side, but not in that case because there's lightning there. So that one's a bit more special. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, you meant a different thing. Sorry, there's many weird Kevin interactions. It is because it pushes you into the top of the screen. And... nice message, Mind Crazy. It pushes you into the top of the screen. Hold on. And then you get clipped inside of the Kevin, and then when you dash up, you collide with the Kevin because you're inside of it, and then it acts as if you hit it from the bottom because you hit it with an up dash. That's not... it is how they work. I would never forget. Alright, final room number 2. About there-ish. Oh yeah, I get to do the thingy, where you can just hold up, apparently. Why is the background still orbal, by the way? It should be like pink at this point. Is it just a really slow transition and recon isn't that long in this? Honestly, it does not feel like I've been deathless for 7 minutes. Crazy. That was just fucking pure greed. Do not do that. God, that's such a fucked up segment to have this far into, like, my hardest accomplishment. Funny. Such a minor skip, but it sure is a skip, and it's kind of funny. Also, let's just say fuck the jelly at this point. I think doing a jelly vader is harder than the dot dash. Here's the point in time when I put on in-game music because cassette room. No, not what you do. That's okay. You can just loop a bit. Good. Good save. Okay, I did that. Yeah, I was supposed to just go, but like, doesn't actually really matter. Then one last room. Good shit. Oh, and there's a heart room, but there is nothing you can die through here. Well. That's a nice segment. 10 minutes of map deathless. It is probably the easiest 10 minutes, not gonna lie, but 10 minutes is 10 minutes. Look, this number is a palindrome. I lied. Yeah, cool. There was some scuff things in there that I did wrong, but you're allowed to be wrong. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess next I learn more of this. Okay. Nice. Oh, I never shouted you out, Heck. Fucking, here's a delayed shout out to Heck for rating me. You should follow Heck if you're not already. Whoa. It really is. It's the same backwards. I'm gonna quit now, but I do want to just play this room because I love this room. Nice, my hand slipped. But here's the killer. Tanks without shooting? No. I've seen a lot of Tanks content, but not without shooting, I think. Hold on. I just remembered. Shoutouts to the room name of this K4_Monberry, and it has a key. I think that's a good name. No other room is really like that. There's Test. You got this fucking guy testing some shit out. Question marks for eyes. The peppering of respawn points. You got the bone fucker. It's really something. I've decided in my head that room is the bone fucker. Yeah, it'd be cool to make a consistency tracker path, but I just don't. Oh, it still has all the rooms in it though. Yeah. Hour 21 in whatever that room is. Hour 16 and probably this room. Oh no. Maybe. I can't tell. I can't tell. Oh, there's 7 pages. Wait, how many rooms does this have? Yeah, no path, but okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 per page. So, 24, 48, 72, 96, 120, 144. That's like whatever, so this is about like 137 rooms in the whole map, but this is including key rooms I'm not gonna be doing. It's probably overall like a 125 room golden if I had to guess. You know? Especially if you count these as joined, which they are. And it's probably more like 120, 115. It is around 140 rooms. Well, that was a good, productive session. I might get a CCT path next time. It depends. Hold on. Like, I guess my question is, remove current room from path. So you can do that. You can also just edit it. So I guess not knowing what key rooms I'm doing and in what order is that big of an issue. I'll just edit the file. I might want to go ahead and make the path. But yeah, anyways. First 90 stream that isn't first clear? That's not true. Yeah, that's not true. It's the second. But it's been good. I got Recon Deathless. Which is apparently 10 minutes, which I didn't know. Fun times. I'm gonna quit for now. Forever! This is my last stream. Goodbye. Nice raid. Ooh, Eugene doing SJ Silvers? Fuck yeah. Eugene's really chill and awesome, and we love SJ. Yeah. Goodbye.